Yo, what's good, YouTube? I gotta do this video. Yeah, I see the title. Just how good is Floyd Mayweather? Now, anybody who follow my channel, y'all know I view Floyd Mayweather as the most skillful, best fighter of all in the history of the sport that I've seen. And I watched many footage of the greats, and I view him as the best fighter I ever seen. Now, let's go into this fight that we got coming up on May 5th. Miguel Cotto versus Floyd Mayweather. And I've been doing a lot of surfing through videos and looking at people's comments. And I just don't know. I don't know how to interpret these comments, man. Because it just leaves me real confused as to what I'm dealing with. I'm seeing guys say things like, why is he fighting Cotto? Oh, this is just going to be an easy fight. Oh, he's just going to stop Cotto. Oh, he's, all those comments, right? And mind you, I also believe this is an easy fight for Floyd Mayweather. But let me explain my different angle. I don't get how people was saying he used to duck this guy. You know, the typical line that comes out of a Mayweather hater's mouth is Margarito Cotto. That's like that's the number one slander they throw out there. Oh, he ducked Margarito and Cotto. 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 They love to say that shit. They love to say it. Know what I mean? Let's analyze Miguel Cotto. And I'm not new to this. I've been saying this shit. Some of y'all I probably even argued through comments and inbox messages about this, so y'all could probably vouch for me. I've been saying Miguel Cotto is a B level fighter, man. I've been saying this shit. I've been saying this shit because although y'all already know, I look at Pacquiao as a piece of shit. Pacquiao ain't shit. Pacquiao he's just a good fighter too. There's nothing elite about him. Nothing at all. But one thing I always credited Pacquiao clown ass for was exposing Miguel Cotto to me. Know what I mean? Because that weekend, what was it, November '09? I lost money that weekend. And usually my predictions is right, man. Usually. When I label a winner. Like when I say, yo, this guy's gonna win and he's gonna win like this, I'm usually right. But I was so fucking wrong that night. And I lost money. I had to do my fucking homework as to who the fuck I just bet my money on. Because that shit do not happen to me on the regular. So I went in the archives on this dude Miguel Cotto, man, because I was in the Miguel. I wouldn't say I was a part of his hype, but I remember back in '07, '06, I used to be like, yo, is nobody out there fucking with Floyd Mayweather. But that dude Miguel Cotto, he would give him his best fight. I feel he would lose too, but he'll give him his best fight. Know what I mean? But after Pacquiao exposed him to me, I just said, and I know it was at a catch weight. Don't get me wrong. I know it was at a catch weight. But I said, yo, let me look, let me do some homework on this dude. Now, this dude, Cotto, I'm going to go into his first big fight. Cotto's first big fight. That was against Paulie Malignaggi. I think that was in Madison Square Garden, too. I watched that fight. If I remember correctly, I think Malignaggi pillow fisted ass wobbled Cotto. And Malignaggi was in the fight. Cotto ain't dominate him. He was in the fucking fight. Paulie Malignaggi. Paulie fucking Malignaggi. Then now, this dude is in a fucking war with DeMarcus Corley and almost knocked the fuck out. The dude is almost knocked out. Almost stopped. He was hurt bad. He was hurt so bad. I think the only reason Corley lost that shit was because he got overconfident. That's how bad he hurt him. He thought, like, I'm just going to wrap this dude up next round. And started getting fucked up and you know, lost the fight himself. That's how bad he hurt Cotto. Now, who's then he's in he has wars with some nobodies, like some contenders that he was on the canvas for. That he went down the canvas, back and forth on the canvas. Then '07 came. '07, that's Cotto's best year. That's his big year. He fights Shane Mosley, who I never viewed as an elite fighter either. He just got some decent speed and some good power. If he catches you, he can hurt you. Now, he's in a war that some people said that is arguably Mosley won that fight. I wouldn't say Mosley won. I would give it to Cotto. Maybe I gotta watch that fight again. I ain't watched that shit in a long time, but let's give him the benefit of the doubt. All right, he won that fight by a nail biter. Then he fights Zab Judah. Zab Judah's like, one thing about Zab Judah, and I will still say this to this day. Zab Judah's a risky fight for anybody, because you never know what kind of performance you're gonna get from Judah, and if he's consistent, he could beat you, no matter who you are. And I'm very more sharp on that fight, how that fight looked. And Judah was doing his fucking thing. You know, I don't feel sorry for Judah catching those low blows, because he did the same coward move a few months earlier when he fought, a year earlier when he fought Mayweather. So I don't really feel sorry for him, but before those low blows, he was looking real good. He was looking real good. He beat Judah. Okay. Everybody knows Judah crumbles, and once he gets hit the right way. He doesn't do good with pressure. Then he fights. Oh, what he fought after that? I think he fought Margarito after that. We all know what happened. Now, I used to say Margarito, he's a fucking cheater. And before I say this, I used the second fight to really do my analysis. And they both look the same exact way. The only thing is Cotto was more mobile. But Cotto fought that fight very wrong, because he was exerting a lot of energy that he did not have to use. He was moving around too much. Like, I don't know if he was intimidated by Margarito. He says Margarito punches doesn't hurt without his bricks. But then again, anytime Margarito gets close to him, he's running all about the place. So, there's two things that I realized with that. It's either those punches were hurting him. I'm talking about Margarito without the bricks. It's either Margarito's punches were hurting him, or he has no confidence in his defense. So Margarito's extremely slow, so anybody could look. It's very easy to outbox him. He's very slow. He doesn't have skills either, so it's just anybody could outbox him. Anybody. Even Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley is not a boxer. So we got that. We got that. We seen what happened with Margarito. I'm talking. Be back in '08 now. I just came off track for a second. We seen what happened. We know what happened to Margarito one. Then now Pacquiao. He loses to Pacquiao. He get he fights a stupid fight. He fights a stupid fight and loses. He starts fighting he starts running all about the ring. The ref just says fuck it and stops the fight. You know, he's being ineffective. His defense was just like completely sloppy. He didn't know what the hell he was doing. The ref just stopped the fight. That was a mercy stoppage. It wasn't really like Pacquiao stopped him. It was just all right. It's not just like the ref just saying you had enough. It's okay. You know. Then Cotto returns. He fights Yuri Foreman. Yuri Foreman wasn't looking too bad. I had the fight like even if you ask me. Yuri Foreman breaks his fucking knee. The fight is stopped. I think Cotto got the knockout victory. They count that as a knockout. He fights Mayorga. Mayorga breaks his fucking hand. Mayorga was in the fight too. Mayorga breaks his arm. That's so funny. Yuri Foreman broke his knee. Yuri Foreman broke his knee. Mayorga broke his arm. They both count as KO victories for Mosley. I mean for Cotto. His last fight, he fights Margarito. Everybody see that this guy look like he's dead tired. Margarito has him for about three or two more rounds, and we all know if anybody watched that fight, we all know that part of the fight was the part that Margarito banked on, because Margarito know he ain't shit really. He knows that. But he said, yo, when I get this guy tired and I have him running around the ring, that's when I'm going to catch him and I'm going to punish him. And I'm going to stop him again. I can't. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I do not know what would have happened if that fight was to continue. Because Cotto was looking tired. I said it from the 5th round on. I'm like, yo, why is this dude moving around so much? He's going to burn out. But Margarito just happened to be such a bum that he was able to get away with that shit. What happens? Margarito has an eye closed. I see guys fight with an eye closed all the fucking time. They stop the fight. Cotto gets a KO victory. Now, I just broke down Miguel Cotto for you. Now y'all tell me, is that an elite fighter? Is that somebody that you duck? Is that somebody that, oh, you were scared of him? Like, get off his hype for a second, man. I know, I'm telling you guys, I was a part of that shit. But when I was a part of that shit, that was a long time ago, man. When I used to really believe this guy is something. But you gotta analyze who he beat and how he beat them. Who the fuck did Cotto dominate? Who did Cotto beat? Out of all those fights, I just said, which one? Tell me one that Cotto was victor that couldn't go the other way. Tell me one. Just put it in the comments. Tell me one of those fights that Cotto won that could not go the other way. That we could have been saying right now Cotto lost that fight. That we could have been saying right now February 2nd, 2012, Cotto lost to this guy. Tell me one. He didn't dominate not one of those fights. He didn't shut not one of those guys out. All those guys could have beat him. It's either they fell short or something funny happened in the fight, like they break their arm or some shit. You know? And I'm not no Cotto hater, man. I don't know how could you dislike Cotto. The dude don't over talk much. He doesn't rub me like a bitch ass nigga. There's nothing to dislike about him. You know? He doesn't move like a sellout. He looks like a guy that has integrity. He looks like a stand-up dude, like he does it for his family. He doesn't put a fake image like a Manny Pacquiao, like he's some fucking saint, but he really a piece of shit. He doesn't do all that extra stuff. There's nothing about this guy that I could say I do not like. This shit is nothing personal. Nothing at all. I'm just analyzing Cotto for what he is. And I know I'm pointing out things to you dudes that y'all never even realize to yourselves. Like, yo, this nigga right. His resume ain't all that impressive. And, sorry. And he lost to Clan. And he lost that fight. But you know, Cotto, it's damn near impossible to beat Cotto in Madison Square Garden. Know what I mean? Like, you have to knock this dude the fuck out. Like, if Cotto catches you with a jab, the crowd is, oh, oh. You know what I mean? All them Puerto Ricans and all that, man. But I'm just letting y'all know, man, like, this dude ain't do nothing. And I'm not gonna, like, I'm not gonna jump on the bandwagon because I'm a Mayweather fan and I want Mayweather to look good and I say, yo, he fight Cotto. I mean, it's a good fight for what it is because, let's be honest, there's nobody else out there. I wanted Mayweather to fight Canelo. Now, let me get into this Canelo guy. I'm tired of dudes saying this guy is green. There's nothing green about this motherfucker. If they was to tell me right now that Canelo age is fraudulent, the nigga is really 30 years old, I'll say okay. I'm not surprised. What is green about Canelo? I don't know. I do not know what you guys are talking about when you say this guy is green. This dude got like about 40 fights. Or some shit like that. So you can't label him a prospect. He has a belt. You can't label him a prospect. You just can't. Like by technical terminology, you can't. He doesn't qualify as one. And let's get back to what makes a fighter green or young. It's the stuff that they do. Now, Rico Ramos, he was fucking green. He didn't know how to deal with certain style. He didn't know how to deal with a certain type of pressure. He didn't know how to deal with a certain type of fight that's being presented to him. That's what you call green. And he showed it. He looked defeated in the first round of that fight in his face, his confidence, his body language. He appeared defeated. People love to say that stupid bullshit fight, that Gomez fight. Oh, look how Canelo looked in that fight. I think that's the best fight to criticize him for. They say that he looked lackluster and all of that. But to me, he looked like, okay, this guy that I'm fighting, he's doing his thing. He's getting his little punches off, but they're not hurting me. I know I can hurt him when I want to hurt him, and I do not have to take him seriously. I do not have to do anything risky. I could just wait because I know the knockout is gonna come. That's exactly how he presented himself to me. And he looked so fucking poised doing it. Relaxed. He didn't look unsure of himself. He looked patient. When the guy had him on the ropes, he's just giving him, like, I'm not saying his defense is like Mayweather, of course not, but he's just giving him his shoulder, and he had confidence in his defense. You don't see that from a lot of people. Look at Amir Khan. Amir Khan is pushing you and running away. Miguel Cotto, if you punch him in his face, he starts to back up. Hey, Canelo has confidence in his defense. What is green about Canelo? Tell me. Besides the green that he wears on his trunks for his flag. What the hell is green about Canelo? His age? How old was Mike Tyson when Mike Tyson was tearing these dudes' heads off? No, there's certain fighters, man, that has a maturity level that, yo, you get the, yo, do not mention age with these guys, man. Because their maturity level is up there. That's all that matters. In any sport, youth outdoes age. You want the young guy. If you're an NBA GM, you do not want to draft an old guy, but an older guy that's good. You rather draft a young guy that's okay and then develop him into something amazing. Because the youth is here to stay longer. There's nothing green about Canelo. He fights good. He's patient. He's poised. He has confidence in his defense. He's heavy-handed so he can knock you out anytime. He doesn't have to throw a raw power punch to hurt you. Anything he throws has a serious thud that can knock you the fuck out. Know what I mean? And I never accuse Mayweather of ducking anybody, like how some idiots love to say. But maybe, just maybe, Mayweather's seen something in Canelo that a lot of these idiots out here that's out here saying he's green just haven't seen yet. Know what I mean? Maybe Mayweather sees something that could really give him problems. Because if a guy is confident in his defense, whether it's good or bad, but he's confident in it. That's the whole point. He's confident in his shit. And he's heavy-handed. And, I was just saying this to a guy on YouTube earlier. Canelo's best attribute is that he mixes up his punches. He's not a headhunter. Canelo throws combinations from your body to your head right back down to your body. How the fuck is this guy green? Tell me. Like, put in the comments, man. And if y'all just talking about age, that's just stupid, man. Because I want to see the young guys. I want to see Mayweather and Pacquiao fight the younger guys, man. I would love to see Pacquiao fight Victor Ortiz, you know. I would love to hear that announcement, man. I would love to hear that shit. Know what I mean? I wouldn't have so much of a problem with him fighting Bradley too. Although I don't really want that fight. Just the fact that I know Bradley could beat Pacquiao if he doesn't agree to some type of fixed fight like some of these guys been doing. I know Bradley could beat Pacquiao easily. I know Bradley is kind of pillow-fisted, but he will beat Pacquiao. Hands down. I don't see him stopping him. But who's to say that he can't? Because Bradley could get to the body. He could get to the body pretty well. And Pacquiao's body is open. For somebody that has the skills to get inside and apply pressure like Tim Bradley does, he could easily get to Pacquiao's body and really wear and tear him down. You know? But back to this Canelo dude, man. There's nothing green about him, man. Maybe Mayweather's seen something in Canelo that you guys just haven't seen yet. You know what I mean? Y'all riding this train of him being green and all that bullshit. Ain't nothing green about that boy, man. Ain't nothing green about him. That dude is dangerous, man. I'm telling you. Y'all gonna jump on the bandwagon once y'all see him do something crazy to somebody else. Then y'all gonna say, then y'all gonna say Mayweather's ducking him. That's the shit that's just gonna get me mad. He's gonna fight somebody. He's either gonna dominate them or knock them out. And right after that, y'all gonna say that Mayweather's ducking him when y'all was just saying he's too green. Me, I'm saying right now, I wish Cotto could just, I mean, I don't want him to hurt himself, but I wish he just, probably sprain his ankle while training and they just threw Canelo in. I want to see Mayweather Canelo. That's a dangerous fight. That's a dangerous fucking fight. It could be a huge upset in that fight. It's possible. due to the traits that Canelo has. Anybody that knocks guys out that Mayweather fought, they all have their own form of boxing ignorance. It's either they just headhunters, or they could be very wild and get impatient. But this dude Canelo is heavy-handed. Mind you, he doesn't have that raw power. There's a difference between raw power and being heavy-handed. When you're heavy-handed, I think that's the better power to have. And I'm going to tell you why. Let me compare Mike Tyson to George Foreman, right? Now, Mike Tyson had raw power. He threw punches ferociously and fast. And when those punches miss, for one, they take away energy from you. And you exert energy from just throwing them, period. Because you have to put your power into the punch, and you're going to exert energy. But you see, when you're heavy-handed, you don't have to do much, because once you're throwing that arm out and it touched the target, it's going to hurt him without you exerting energy. That's why George Foreman could literally knock you out any time in the fight. His arms are so big and heavy, he could just knock you out. Perfect example, Michael Moore. Like, you get what I'm saying? So you don't want to fight a guy you want to stay away from that guy a guy that has that type of attribute the most you can, you know? And I'm not accusing Mayweather of ducking. But let's just say I was a fighter, right? Me. And I see this guy that has this style. He does things that I just say, wow. You know, and I see it, and the guy is young. And I know he's hungry. And everybody's telling me that I shouldn't fight this guy. Like, y'all are telling me, the boxing fans are telling me I shouldn't fight him. Fight this guy. Y'all telling me that it will be better if I fight this guy, and the other guy that you're talking about is a guy that I see in my head like, yo, this guy is easy work for me, you know? He's not that good. And mind you, I'll get paid maybe the same or maybe even more fighting the guy that's easier for me. Which one do you think I'm going to fight? Of course I'm going to fight in this situation, the Miguel Cotto. Of course I'm going to fight him. Why the fuck wouldn't I? I know this guy is more dangerous, but y'all don't want me to fight him. Y'all saying he's too green. So this fight is way less risk. And who's to say that somebody can't, in the meantime, while I'm fighting this guy Cotto, somebody can't come and expose something about Canelo that never been exposed. And that shit just saves me the whole risk of ever having to deal with him. That's how boxing works. That's how this boxing shit works. Know what I mean? I just don't want Canelo to... I'm hearing that Canelo might fight Mosley on the undercard. Let's say Canelo was to fight Mosley now and destroy Mosley. Knock Mosley the fuck out. I'm going to hear a lot of people say Mayweather ducked this guy. And you know, that's just that hypocrite shit I can't stand, man. If you want him to fight Canelo, campaign for that shit right now. Just like I'm doing. I want Mayweather to fight Canelo. Cotto is an easy fight. Know what I mean? I already know how this fight is going to look. This fight is going to be a stoppage. It's not going to go the distance. Mayweather's going to stop Cotto. And if he don't stop Cotto, it's because Cotto was on his bike all fucking night. You're going to see Cotto really run. That's the only way Cotto's not getting stopped. You know what I mean? I want Mayweather to fight Canelo, man. So when I say this, the title of this video is just how good is Floyd Mayweather. I'm just questioning those fans that was saying, "Oh, Mayweather duck Cotto, Mayweather scared of Cotto, Mayweather duck Cotto," but now Mayweather will just do this to Cotto. Mayweather will just do that to Cotto. Like, what happened? Which one is it? Is he easy work for me, or am I scared of him? Like, make sense, man. Make fucking sense, man. That's why I can't take a lot of you guys serious, man. And I know I'm seeing some guys that's saying Mayweather's ducking Canelo, but I don't believe those guys even have faith in Canelo. They just love to have some type of like hate campaign for Mayweather, you know? Like they will say something like, "Ha ha, oh he's fighting Pacquiao's leftovers." Pacquiao been fighting Mayweather leftovers for fucking years. Mayweather fights a guy that Pacquiao beat a couple years ago that's on a win streak in a new division that has a belt, and they're saying leftovers. You could just tell that guys, you could just tell whoever those guys are that put those comments up, or they just don't like Mayweather, because that shit just sounds like a joke. You know, that's some pack-tard shit to say. So I'm back to throwing the question back at y'all, man. Just how good is Mayweather to y'all, man? Now, I mean, I have Mayweather as the best, and I don't flip flop with when he's fighting certain opponents. Now, I mean, I have a solid opinion, and it does not change, man. The shit do not change. Like, what the fuck, man? Y'all dudes be switching up like how niggas change clothes, man. I mean, have a solid opinion about something, man. Be solid, man. I can't stand somebody that just be jumping bandwagons, man. Be solid, man. I mean, I was listening to a video by Burt Max the other day, man. And he was talking about that same shit. I mean, I don't really agree. I mean, to a certain extent, because him and Gershom was going at it. So, in a sense, one is right, one is wrong. As they both got their points. I hope they resolve that whole situation, because I don't really like us going back and forth down each other's throat. But Burt Marks had a good ass point about dudes that just be switching up, man. Have a solid opinion about something and ride with it to the end. Whether it works or it doesn't work, man. At least you stood for something, you know? Y'all dudes is like a bunch of politicians, man. Y'all should run for fucking office, man. Fucking Newt Gingrich, Mitt Romney. Y'all niggas should run against Obama, man. The way y'all just be flip-flopping, man. And being political, man. Have a solid opinion about something, man. Damn. That dudes make me sick with that shit, man. Know what I mean? I had a solid opinion yesterday, and I got my solid opinion today. I do not want this fight. It's gonna be an entertaining fight, but this is not the best fight. The best fight is Mayweather Canelo. That fight is even better than Mayweather Pacquiao. Mayweather Pacquiao is just a hype event that I want to happen just to shut certain people up. That fight is not gonna be competitive. It's an easy fight. I got Mayweather stopping Pacquiao in 7 rounds. The most. Mayweather Canelo is a dangerous fight that I cannot guarantee Mayweather winning with easy. Like, that fight will not be easy. You know? But hey, man. That's my opinion on this whole thing, man. Y'all take it easy, yo. Alright, man, I'm out of here, man. One.